Welcome to the Avaya J139 telephone video training. In the next 10 minutes we will go over the basic operation and features of this telephone. During this training we will separate the telephone into two different parts: fixed features buttons, which cannot be changed, and programmable buttons that can be changed or customized to meet a user needs. First we will discuss the fixed feature buttons. The speakerphone button. Press the speakerphone button once to turn on or to answer an incoming call. Notice this button is lit red when in use. Press it a second time to turn off or hang up the call. The headset button. A headset may be connected to your telephone through the headset jack located on the back of the phone. Press the headset button once to turn on or answer an incoming call. Notice the button is lit red when in use. If a headset is connected, the audio will be heard through the headset. Press it a second time to turn off or hang up the call. Volume control will adjust the volume level for the ringer, handset, speakerphone, and headset. The volume control will adjust the volume of the device that is currently being used, or if the telephone is ideal, ringer volume will be adjusted. The screen will display a volume level bar and an icon of the type of volume that is being adjusted. Adjusting ringer volume will display a bell icon. Adjusting handset volume will display a handset icon. Adjusting speakerphone volume will display a speaker icon. Adjusting headset volume will display a headset icon. All four of these volumes are adjusted and saved independently from one another. The mute button can only be used when you are connected to an active call. While connected to a call, press the mute button. This button will be lit blue when enabled. This will mute the microphone of your handset, speakerphone, or headset. Press the mute button a second time to turn off. The phone button or home button is used to exit back to page 1 of your display. This is also referred to as the exit button. The envelope or message button will activate a visual voicemail menu and allow you to manage your voicemail messages. In the top right corner of the phone is the message waiting indicator. When a new voicemail message has been received, the indicator will be lit red. To retrieve your messages, press the envelope button. You will be prompted to enter your passcode and press the Enter soft key. Once successfully logged in to Visual Voicemail menu, select Listen. You can now choose from new, old, or saved messages to listen to. Press the New option to view a list of your new messages. The Contacts key will activate a directory including internal users, internal group extensions, personal contacts, and external contacts. When pressed, you will see a list of all contacts grouped together. Pressing the left or right arrow key in the navigational circle will change the category displayed. Categories include users or internal extension numbers, internal hunt group extension numbers, external telephone numbers, also known as system speed dials, and personal speed dials that are private to your phone. While in the personal category, you will have the ability to add personal contacts. Press the soft key labeled New to add a contact. Enter the name and phone number of the person. Be sure to include your dial out code like 8 or 9 before the phone number. Press the soft key labeled Save when finished. This directory can also be searched by spelling out the name of the contact with the dial pad. Personal menu button allows you to change your personal options related to your telephone and view other technical information about your telephone. Press the button once to view a list of menu options. Select the Settings menu. From here you can choose phone settings and audio settings. Select the audio menu from the list. From this menu, you will find Personalized Ring menu, which will allow you to change your ringtone. Select Primary. Now you can scroll through the different ringtones and select and save the one you would like. The History button provides a caller ID log of missed, incoming, and outgoing calls. It will also provide a list of all calls in chronological order. Pressing the left or right arrow keys in the navigational circle will change the category displayed to either Missed Calls, Incoming Calls, Outgoing Calls, or All Calls. When this button is lit red, it is indicating you have missed a phone call. An incrementing counter is also displayed on the top right corner of the telephone screen, displaying the total number of missed calls you have. Once all missed calls have been viewed, the red button will turn off. You may have to scroll down to view all of your missed calls before the button will turn off. The counter will continue counting the number of missed calls until they are deleted from the list. Next, we will be discussing programmable buttons. These buttons are customizable and may or may not be programmed to your telephone. Programmable buttons have a direct relation with the telephone's display. The features they provide are also labeled on the telephone's display. There are 4 programmable buttons, 2 on either side of the display, and all of these keys are lit when in use. There are 3 pages of buttons that allows a user to have a total of 12 buttons. Not all buttons may be programmed on your phone. Using the telephone navigational circle, a user can navigate through the different pages and menus with the up, down, left, or right keys. There are 4 buttons below the screen called soft keys. These keys will change automatically depending on the status of the phone and will provide you with additional options. The first 3 buttons that have been programmed for you are located on page 1, which is also referred to as the home screen. These are reserved for your personal call appearances. Call appearances buttons are used for making and receiving phone calls to your extension number. Notice the change in the soft key label while you interact with the call. The keys themselves are lit keys and will indicate to you when they are ideal and available to make or receive a call, when an incoming call is currently ringing, after it has been answered and is currently connected, when a call has been placed on hold. Other common features include Do Not Disturb, Park button, which are shared hold buttons allowing other users to access held calls, Forward, Call Pickup, Transferring Calls, Conferencing Calls. The Do Not Disturb button enables you to send all incoming calls directly to your voicemail box. To enable this feature, simply press the key that is labeled DND. Press the DND button once to turn on. The key will be lit green and will change the dial tone heard when making a call to a stutter dial tone. Press the button a second time to turn off. This will turn off the green light and the telephone will be back to normal operation. Park buttons allow you to retrieve a phone call or place an active call on hold. This is different from using your personal hold button, where your personal hold button is private and cannot be retrieved from other extensions on the system. Park buttons are system-wide holds that can be retrieved from any system telephone and are used to move calls from one extension to another. Normally there will be multiple park keys displayed with different park numbers, Park 1, Park 2, Park 3, and so on. Park buttons are on the second page. You will need to use the right arrow key to view these feature buttons. To place an active call on park, simply press an available park key with an active call connected. The call will be immediately transferred to the park button that was pressed and placed on hold. You now must indicate to the user that there is a phone call holding on the park button you selected. To retrieve a call that has been parked, simply press the button where your call was parked. The key will be lit when there is a call holding to be unparked. Once the call has been retrieved, the button will turn off and become available to other users. The forward button allows you to forward all incoming calls to another extension or an external number if the correct permissions are allowed. The forward button is located on the second page. You will need to use the right arrow key to view this feature button. When the forwarding button is pressed, the phone will display a menu that is used to set up the forwarding destination and enable the feature. Simply press the number you want to forward your incoming calls to and press the soft key labeled Save. If forwarding to an external number, you must enter your trunk access code. Remember to put 8 or 9 before the phone number. The menu will close and the key will be lit green. To turn off the forwarding feature, press the button a second time and the green light will turn off. The Call Pickup button enables you to answer another user's incoming call from your own telephone. The Call Pickup button is on the third page. You will need to use the left arrow key to view this feature button. When pressed, the phone will display a menu where you will be required to enter the extension number of the ringing telephone you wish to answer. Enter a valid extension number and press the soft key button that is labeled Pickup. Pressing that button will answer the call. The transfer feature will appear on one of the 4 soft keys across the bottom of the phone's display. This feature is only displayed once you are connected to an active call. When you press the transfer key, the connected call will be placed on hold while you enter the extension number of the person you would like to transfer the call to. Enter the extension number that you wish to transfer to. You will need to decide the type of transfer you wish to use, blind transfer or announced transfer. For a blind transfer, simply hang up the call and the call will be immediately sent to the extension you answered. For an announced transfer, simply remain on the line until the person answers. You can talk to that person while the call you are transferring remains on hold. To complete the transfer, hang up or press the complete key. To transfer a caller directly to a user's voicemail with an active call, press the envelope button and enter the extension number you wish to transfer to and press the select button. The caller will be sent directly to the user's voicemail box without ringing the telephone. The conference feature will appear on one of the 4 soft keys across the bottom of the phone's display. This feature is only displayed once you are connected to an active call. When you press the conference key, the connected call will be placed on hold while you enter the extension number of the person you would like to add to the conference. Enter the extension number that you wish to conference with and press the soft key a second time to join all parties. This process can be repeated to add additional parties to the conference call. To remove or mute a conference participant, press the Details soft key to view all participants and either drop or mute.